Good morning. Today is May the 4th, 2022. The time now is 9:09 a.m. And there's something very important I want to talk about. Um, there's something that is um, destroying people's lives. And some people call it organized policing or organized community watching. But what it is organized torturing. That's exactly what it is. It's called gang stalking because people are being hired by different government agencies um, to destroy a person, utterly destroy a person's life. And there are different programs that started back in the 40s and 50s, and I'm going to name them. You got one that's called, the mind control program, one called Bluebird, that was in 1951 to 53, which is older than I am. You got Operation Artichoke, 1951 through 53, which is older than I am. You got the MK Ultra Mind Control, which was in 1953 to 1963. So that's 10 years old. Uh, it was functioning for 10 years. But actually, a lot of this stuff went underground. And it come out from underground as something else, which is what they're doing to me. You got MK Search in 1963 through 1973, Stargate from 1984, Operation Paperclip. I don't have a date on that one. Operation Also of Russia. I don't have a date on that one. Operation Mockingbird. I don't have a date on that. Pogo. I don't have a date on that, but I think that's the one that they were dealing with children. Uh, these are parents that was in these secret societies, and they actually put their children through this stuff. And the kids that was gifted, they used them, and the kids that wasn't, they used them as sex slaves. This was a woman who was a part of this. She was a child that was in this program, and now she's talking about it. You got Zephyr Control Media. This is dealing with the media. Project Pigeon, 1944. Operation Mongoose. I don't have a date. Operation Northwood, 1962. Operation Midnight Climax, where they use LSD on people. Operation Bay of Pigs, in investing. I don't have a date. Project Dominic, uh, is DOMINIC. Project Dominic. That's what it looked like. I got. Operation Fishbowl was a group of high altitude nuclear tests in 1962. These tests were carried out by the United States connected to Operation Dominic nuclear test program. And uh, I got in 1962, U.S. did these tests named bluegill, starfish, and Urca, URRACA, that were part of the Operation Fishbowl. So these are programs that you can look up for yourself. If you don't want to take my word for it, then you look it up for yourself. Because I'm at the point now, I'm tired of trying to tell people that we are being murdered. We're being murdered. And we're being murdered by our government leaders, our country leaders. Um, there's people out, but it's not just our country. It's all over. Because what they're trying to do is get only 500 million people on the whole entire earth. Because they're birthing in the New World Order. This is what this is all about. Birthing in the New World Order. They're waiting on their God, who is the Antichrist, to come. He's already here. But for them to tell the world who he is. Um, We have people who've been attacked by direct energy weapons, microwave frequency, radio frequency, electromagnetic frequency, Wi-Fi frequency. And the frequencies can go through the walls. They can attack you from inside their home to inside your home. Nobody outside, everybody on the inside. But they can kill you in your home with these military weapons. They have it on their cars. The car in the trunk of their car, but it's coming out through the lights because the lights help it get to its destination, and its destination could be you. Here now in this house, the last house that we lived in, and this house, we lived in the last house 4 years, and they said it was selling the house, so we had to move, and so I chose this house because it looked like it was maybe a nice neighborhood because it was a small street, but this is hell. They already had the house hooked up for torturing us when we moved here. There's some type of heat that's coming out from under this floor, and when we have on an air condition, some type of heat that's coming up, and it actually clings to you. So if I'm I don't even have to be standing on the floor. I could be sitting here like I'm sitting now with my feet propped up, which my feet is propped up, and they can still burn my feet. If you look in the background, you can see all this energy. That's why they put these what the name of these new meters. There's a name for it though, but that's why they put the new meters on the houses, because they use it as a weapon, where they can send all this stuff in your house from where they at. The wall sockets are a weapon. Your new electronic appliances are weapons. Your cell phone is a weapon. Your computer is a weapon. You can be attacked talking on your cell phone or your cordless phone or messing with your computer, with somebody else attacking you with their cell phone because they're using these towers. That's why they got towers popping up everywhere. And so we've been trying to warn people, and our family has turned against us. Every single person that I know is being targeted. Mostly family has turned against them. When we need you the most, our family has turned against us, calling us crazy and stupid and just don't have nothing to do with it. But we being murdered right in where we live at. My sister, she told me years ago that she could hear wind in her head. And it's in her medical record. Her doctor knew what was going on with her. He knew she was being tortured. It's not just gang stalking. The gang stalking is where people stalk you everywhere you go. They go. Most of the time, they there before you get there. And then they just follow you around or come sit around you and talk about your personal business that they shouldn't be knowing because we've been monitored. People has invaded our homes and set up monitoring devices in our ceilings, under our house, in our walls. They're breaking, if you go to work, they break in your house and plant stuff in your house. Actually rearrange your furniture so that you will know that they've been there. They go and mess with your food. Some people have been poisoned. Some people have been raped, physically raped, because they put you to sleep. They have put me to sleep almost every day. But I get energy raped because this stuff is coming out from under this floor, like how I'm sitting down now. At night while I'm sleeping, it goes in my private area, my both parts, my vagina and my rectum. in this heat. So they burning me on the inside. Then they, it's some kind of, it feel like a air or something, but it's blowing, causing my stomach to swell up. That's why I gained all this weight, because they doing this to me. They mess with my neck, mess with my skin. They actually dehydrating us. I make some body butter, and I put this body butter on my skin, but my skin is dry, extremely dry. I put it on my sister twice a day. I put it on her at nighttime, in the mornings, and at night when she go to bed. That next morning she just dry. Because it's not hooked, it's not connected to our system, because I have cut the system completely off, and it still come up through the floor where there's no vent. The whole entire house, this energy can come up through the floor where there's no vents. I don't hardly get no sleep. When I do get sleep, they put me to sleep so they can attack me. I wakes up vibrating throughout my internal body, throughout my legs, everything just shaking. My spine, they messing up my spine. They attack my brain, they attack everything. They can see through my eyes, because when I had surgery, doctors implanted my brain for one thing, and then they put stuff in my eyes so they can see through my eyes. So that's why they know where I am at all times, because I'm my own weapon against me. They do men and women. They rape men too, with this technology. This one lady though, they actually was physically raping her. She was an ex-girlfriend of this doctor, and so she told the doctor that she was being put to sleep and raped. And at first he didn't believe her, but then he started investigating, found out it was the detectives and his sons going in her house physically raping her. They do send men to rape women. They send women to seduce men, and they call them honeypots. And the reason why I'm talking about it today, because it's just been on my mind about all these foreign people that's coming into this country. And it was said that Biden is the one that told them to come. And if he's telling them to come to the United States of America, you got citizens of the United States of America who are homeless. People have lost their jobs. People, we don't know where the food at, because the grocery stores are getting empty, because the food is out on the ocean on a ship in containers. So why would he tell all these people to come to America when people in America, we don't know how we're going to live? And the reason why I feel he doing that, because of this gang stalking. This is going to be their job. Us. We will be their job. Just like these people that's already here attacking us inside our home, destroying us, dehydrating us, any and everything that you can do to a person, they doing it. They destroy your finances. Last month, I think it was, I tried to buy a freezer from Lowe's. $215 that I paid. They took it out my bank account, and it went through. It won't pending, because I checked to see did it go through. It wasn't pending. It went through. But when my grandson went to pick it up, they said they didn't have it. They were out of their freezer. But anyway, when I went to try to get my money back, the bank had took it off my statement. They want no signs of me paying for a freezer. So when I tried to talk to the people about my money, they tried to treat me like I was crazy, telling me it was pending. No, I said, no, it wasn't pending, because I checked to make sure that it wasn't pending. And I know it wasn't pending. But you got foreign people working in these anytime you try to call somebody, you get somebody who's foreign. Because these people is there's something else going on with these businesses that actually work for the banks. They're stealing money out of the bank. But they could just make your stuff disappear. There was no sign that I paid $215 for that freezer and I didn't get my money back. Um, there's a lot of stuff going on. When they blackball your name, it's to utterly destroy you. Everything about they want to destroy your family, separate you from your family so they can get you by yourself, so that they can really torture you. But they torture you anyway. I mean, you got grown men want to give up. Grown men had already committed suicide. You got grown men who is dead because they retaliated. They went after their gang stalkers and the police killed them because they watched this Meyer Mays, I think that's his name. This is a lawyer, a young black lawyer down in Georgia or Florida. Anyway, he did I got it on my Facebook, where he did 3-part videos telling about, he broke down gang stalking. But I thought he was going to commit suicide. That's why I didn't look at part 3, because it really said that his family, he was naming his family member, telling them to tell what's going on with him because they knew. But they didn't talk. They didn't tell nothing. They let this guy, this a young promising black man, not crazy. He broke, everything he said was the truth. And the police watched him make these videos because they're watching me right now make these videos. If I go in there to wash my butt, they watching me wash my butt. If I go in to have a bowel movement, they watching me having a bowel movement because they got this crap in my eyes. But anyway, they watch him make these videos. When he went to attack his stalkers, they killed him. And there was a guy down in New Orleans. He did a video too. They killed him too because he went after his attackers. So they will not allow, they could shoot you and attack you 24 hours. They never stop. It never stopped. My sister, she can't do nothing for herself. They just dried her up. I mean, they just totally, utterly destroyed her. Utterly. And they trying to say that she have Alzheimer's. That's a lie straight out of hell. That's why he dead and she's still alive. Her doctor is dead. He took that lie to hell with him because he knew what was going on with her. But he was getting paid to keep the lie going. Then they were gang stalking me. That's why I know they knew what was going on with her. The nurses and the interns was gang stalking me, and then they were sending them something. It looked like it might have been the way they were reacting, like they done made some kind of sex video of me. I've never in my life done a sex video. But see what these people can do, put you in there. They even had their own TV. They made a movie about it. Everything they do, and there's a movie about it. With this man, they wanted this man to do something, and he didn't want to do it. So they told him if he didn't do it, they were going to put that he had a movie with him being a pedophile, raping children. So he had to do what they wanted him to do. But this is the kind of crap that they doing. It's called face something where they can put your face on somebody else's body. I've never, ever met a sex movie, and don't have no intention of doing so. But they can have me doing any and everything, no telling what they got out there to make people think that's me. But this some crazy stuff. And what make it so bad is when your family act like they don't care. I put a picture of me on Facebook. It's just a picture, not me talking or nothing. I ain't saying nothing. Only thing I said, I don't look like what I'm going through. Right now I might. Some days I have look worse than this. Some days I look pitiful. Pathetic, tell you the truth. And that's how these people was attacking me so bad. Drying me up. It take a lot of work to keep my skin like this here. Because they killing me on the inside. I don't know what they doing to me. I know it's hot and it burns. I be burning in my throat. And this stuff clings to you. It's not just a heat, but it's something that actually clings to you. And they coat my skin with something. My skin sometimes don't even feel like skin. It feel like something else. This is the stuff they putting on me. Anyway, about my brother. For some reason, he just said, don't let the devil use you. How do he figure the devil using me? Why come it can't be God using me? By me telling the truth against our government that's killing the people. Why it had to be the devil? That showed me very disrespect that he had for me. But then he had said how he loved me. That's not love. Not at all. That was very disrespectful. I had other people that's no kin to me say nice things. They show they care. Because they know this stuff is here. They might not be part of it. But they know about it. People know about this stuff and try to act like they don't know. And a lot of people are part of it. But they don't want you to know they're part of it. But for all these foreign people to come over here, you gonna be their job. Because they're gonna start giving these weapons to these people. For them to destroy you. Because why would they have all these people coming over here? And then Biden was talking about giving them all this big time money, each person. When we here, we need money. They won't even give it to us. The last $2,000 that they claimed that they were going to give us, we never got it. But he going to give them thousands. So many thousands for each person that's coming from another country. Then they sending all this money to other countries. When and I mean, if you can help people, help them. But we need help because they created this problem. This was something that was created in a laboratory to stop people from working, to cut down, to shut down everything. A ritual is what it was. Sacrifices to Satan, what it was. They caused all this chaos, the birth in the Antichrist. They doing stuff that we don't know about. A whole lot of stuff that's going on that they doing and not letting the people know. It's been going on ever since probably the first president. All these hundreds of years we been lied to. But then y'all want to sit back quiet about it and just let them kill you. Because that's what's going to happen. And then Biden running his mouth and he right see now, he going to do him a start a war over here that we going to have to suffer. Because they're going to go underground. Because they have underground bunkers that they've been creating for years and years. We're going to have to suffer. Because he running his mouth. That he be getting from somebody else. Because he not running nothing. Somebody else is telling him what to say. And I know who that somebody is. But I ain't saying nothing. Because when you try to talk about that person, people get mad with you. But you're going to find out. You're going to find out. So I hope I'm saying everything I want to say. But they setting us up for murder. To kill us. Destroy us. Everything you got, you'll lose it. Even your good sense. Because they attack our brain. They can actually have some kind of light. And on video, I've seen it on my videos. And they put me to sleep right on video. They don't even have no shame. And not even trying to prove that they're not doing it. You just got to prove that they're doing it. Because the judges is part of it too. And what the judges to do here, you putting in a asylum. People, they already done people like that. when they trying to prove that these people are attacking them. They'll put them in a institute. Satan been real busy while the church been playing and begging and forcing people to pay tithes and no offering. That's all they care about. So that they can live in nice homes and drive nice cars, and people losing their homes and losing their cars because they trying to pay this stuff because they scared they're going to be cursed with a curse because people's too stupid to read the Bible for themselves and learn the Bible for yourself. The Bible said Jesus took the curse of the law upon himself. So how are you going to be cursed with a curse if you don't pay a tithe? When Jesus took the curse of the law upon himself, the whole law. But these people, they don't have no conscience. These preachers, they don't have no conscience. They don't have no fear because they just up there telling lies. Then when you learn the word, you know the word, then they want to come against you, trying to hurt you. Don't want you in the church because you know the truth. But you ain't, for one thing, they need to quit reading people's thoughts and reading people's mind. Because one thing I ain't never told nobody not to pay a tithe. One thing I'm not going to do, pay a tithe and an offering. You're going to get one or the other. Because I have to live too. I don't have no house. I don't have no BMW and Mercedes. I don't have a jet. I got to live from month to month. I can't wear real expensive clothes. I can't wear no red bottoms unless I paint them myself. I can't carry a Fendi purse and all this kind of stuff unless I get something second-handed or something that's not the real thing. That's got that name on it. My money is real short. So you people that sit back just letting the government do what they want to do and nobody saying nothing. But us, who they call paranoid schizophrenia, they call us stupid, crazy. We the only one talking. Because we the one that's being murdered. Slowly, a slow, miserable, horrible death. They just burning us, cooking us from the inside out. This doctor, I don't know, she was over in Europe somewhere, but when they killed her, they had tortured her for 40 years. They finally murdered her. And when they did her autopsy, she had been cooked on the inside. Because this is what they doing, cooking us on the inside. This stuff go right in our vagina and in our rectum, on up in our stomach. Got my stuff, I look like I'm pregnant. And they go up in your neck, and they call your neck, your skin just fall down. Just dehydrating you from the inside out. And then your family don't care because they worried about how you look and they ain't worried about somebody's killing you. I had my sister a picture of how she used to look and how she looking now. My family more worried about how she looking than what's being done to her. She's being murdered right in the house where she pay rent by a neighborhood. Not just one person. A whole entire, we completely 100% surrounded. And then the crap is coming out from under the floor because they got it something up under the house, but they got it where you can't even go in there. You can't even open the door to go up under there and look up under there. The last house we was in, they hooked up a fence. They actually ran over the fence, had this woman to run over the fence. They rebuilt it as a weapon. And I got that on video where they putting that, whatever it was, they put on the ground. What you want, baby? Tell your mom over there to open the door for you. Look at Don't be jerking from me. There she go. Tell her to open the door. She biting away. Yeah. This dog here, this. Oh, what the world wrong? What was that? Oh, she's a trip. She went down and get on this video and she want to go outside. Always coming up. And then when I touch her face, she snatch away because she don't want me to touch her. She want me to get up. I got a lot to say. I have a lot to say because these people is really hurting me. I mean, I'm in pain all the time. I can't even. I got young people trying to make me not go outside. I go outside, they coming outside with their phones, putting whatever it is that they be doing. I'm 63 years old. I can't even open the door without them shooting at me. I start hearing stuff, ting, 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 ting. It's some type of some type of technology. I feel like something's spraying on me, cause this stuff is on their cars, and they got it on the remote control, so they don't have to be outside to make it do nothing. The lights, they don't. Even the lights on the porches is a weapon. Now they're putting up purple lights everywhere, street lights. What you think those purple street lights is about? Lightening you up. Cause this stuff they putting on our skin gonna have us lit up. We can't even escape. Unless we be fully covered. Gonna be dressing like a nun just to escape. And then you can't escape because you got this crap in your body, on your skin. When they be shooting at me, this stuff go right in my skin. I got little knots all in my up on my skin. And that be making me wonder about the pimple, or the pimple popper, whatever her name is. When these people be coming with all these knots and stuff, is that this technology done grow it out, the skin? Because I got knots all over my skin. Where these people shooting me. They putting this stuff in our food. They probably they already putting it in some places. Forever chemical in our water system. So y'all keep not listening to me and want to think Regina's crazy, asking people, is she all right? Is she her mind? Yeah, my mind is good. Is your mind all right? Because you the one still asleep. I'm woke. You got a lot of people saying they woke, but they in a nightmare. Because they talking about going back to Egypt. What you going back to Egypt for? Going back to doctrines of devils. You woke all right. Crazy. That's what you are. A fool that you want to practice these doctrines of devils. Everybody want to open their third eye. Keep on opening up the third eye, because that's that tree of knowledge of good and evil. Keep eating from that tree. Keep eating from it. Because you want to spy on people's personal life. Sit around, you don't be talking to them. You're sitting there invading their private life. Y'all keep doing this crazy stuff. If I can't see through the power of the Holy Ghost, I don't want to see nothing but what my two natural eyes can see. I don't want no third eye opening up. And that's what I pray. I ask God, please don't, because they say you can accident. I don't know if that's the truth or not. But that's not God giving you power. That's you manipulating something and letting the demons enter you, because that's what you're doing. Kundalini are demons. Serpent demons, snakes. And that's why you see what you see. That's why you're able to manipulate and do the things that you do, because you're dealing with demons. And there's a lot of them in the church pretending it's the Holy Ghost, but they are a lie. They're dealing with demons. Whole lot of them is in there. Whole lot of them. And if it ain't Kundalini, you got pythons or Leviathan, something other than the Holy Spirit. And I really do believe that this energy, what they putting in me, like a pathway or something for stuff to enter me. That's why I be praying Because they don't like, for one thing, they don't like for you to pray in tongues. They don't like that. But they don't like for you to pray, period. And read scripture. They don't like that either. They definitely don't like for you to pray in tongues. But I think I said everything I want to say. And if anybody get upset with me, I really don't care. I really don't. Because right now I'm at that point where I don't care what people think of me. I know what I'm talking about is the truth. And when y'all find out the truth, it's going to be too late. So you're gonna be pitiful. You're not preparing. How many people are preparing for the future? How many canning food? How many planting trees? How many growing, buying seeds and stuff that you can get? Because later on, you ain't going to be able to get no seeds because Bill Gates is buying up the seeds. He's buying up the farmland so that they won't grow you no food. And if you getting the food, it's going to be some mess that they done created. Synthetic food. So how many of y'all is preparing for the future? Instead of y'all living y'all best life now. Because you sure ain't going to be living it later on. Because they trying to control every little tinge of our life. And destroy it. What they can destroy, they trying to destroy it. Because they already decided who they want to live and who they want to die. So, like I said, I think I said all I need to say.